Hi everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Guardino. On Tuesday, June the 2nd, will be the peak of this month's full moon in the sign of freedom-loving, expansive Sagittarius. A full moon brings matters to a successful culmination or a cycle of letting go. This Sagittarius full moon will trigger an eventful couple of days that may be unsettling at first because it's going to be triggering the impatient Mars, nebulous, unfocused Neptune, but then in a very favorable aspect to lucky Jupiter that will help to smooth the waters. But let's not forget that communication Mercury is still retrograde, and with the emotional full moon, you may be letting go of relationships or agreements that have been frustrating you, but this can also be time for resolving any misunderstandings by clearing the decks and starting fresh again. Friday, relationship and creative Venus enters lively and romantic Leo until mid-July. When Venus enters Leo on Friday, it will be in a favorable aspect with stabilizing Saturn that is good for grounding personal relationships, but also quite positive for financial matters, especially with ambitious Mars, and quite positive with a lucky Jupiter. Friday, the emotional moon, however, is in a weak and unproductive position and not good for starting any new ventures. And with Mercury in retrograde, you really wouldn't want to start anything really important. But Saturday would be the better day to initiate any kind of new projects, but also to resolve any relationship tensions that the retrograde Venus, retrograde Mercury might have triggered. Venus is the planetary energy ruling love, marriage, diplomacy, and creativity, and it will be moving through the sign of dramatic Leo. So depending where Leo influences your individual horoscope will indicate the area that Venus will bring its benefits, grace, and charm. Venus usually transits each sign for about a month, but Venus will retrograde the end of July as it does every year and a half, giving a cycle of testing and complicating relationships. Therefore, in mid-July, Venus will move briefly for a couple of weeks into Virgo, but retrograde back into Leo in August, turning direct and moving forwards once again in Leo in early September and remain in Leo until early October. Therefore, loving and creative Venus will be influencing the area of each of your horoscopes ruled by Leo from June the 5th through early October. This will be especially beneficial for Leos, Leo sun signs and Leo rising signs, but also the opposite sign of Aquarius or Aquarius sun sign. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, have a great week, and thanks for watching.